Hello everybody, this is Ninja Eskimo coming finally to you with Germany Turn 9 in Operation Expanding Horizons. I do apologize for the long interval on these turns and other games. Transportation issues and whatnot, but now I've got a different car, so things should be better. Alright. Germany does not like the look of this. There's very little that they can do at this time to change what's there. So, we're going to get started. Last night I rolled for German Tech, and German Tech hit 3 of 5. So we rolled for these 5, but we only hit these 3, which does give us advanced and cheap subs. Given what is on our border in Europe, I would prefer not to have that happen. So, instead of purchasing subs, we are doing a slew of infantry. We got a couple anti-aircraft artillery here, some militia. We're sending the Italians a marine, yada yada. Iran is building 2 militia, as is Iraq, which are then, the supplies to Iraq and then militia to replace those militia upgraded militia. Effectively, these Iraqi infantry are being placed. But I thought I would point out everything that was going on, just in case there are questions. So given that each of these is basically 4, the militia upgrade, for these, that is 75 for 75. And we can get started on some things. Also in Discord, I rolled, and I did not roll a physical thing here. We first got a result of a 10, which would be a repeat, and therefore is not eligible. Then we got, a 6, I believe, so the Manchurian Resistance. CCP can place 1 militia in each in 2 Japanese-possessed land zones in Manchu Kual. Resolve combat immediately with CCP as the attacker. And so these militia would attack at 1 against something. Laker is yet to respond to that, but when that happens, that will be the result for that die. Okay. We've got a few different attacks, so I believe they're marked in red. We're going to raid here. And we're going to raid here. And we're going to raid here. We're going to raid in a whole host of spots. So in preparation for the raiding, let me grab some raiding dice. This plane is, there is a whole debacle over yuckitude on closing this, and apologies once more for conflating the 2 games that I was in with that. That's not very good to do. Yes, we've got a sub that is going to do a little bit of raiding here too. Well, we got an Anzac sub. I believe these would have come off at the end of... Yeah, these would have come off at the end of Britain's turn. So this is raidable at the moment. And we will roll for that. What else? So we're doing a whole bunch of raids. There are all kinds of things that we were hoping to do. Ah, yes. This is an attack that is immediately just accomplished. So we can get rid of that. Let's see. The DAC isn't doing anything attack-wise, so there's that. Yeah, I think those are the only attacks. If there are others and I forget them, I will try to remember along the way and see if I'm totally spacing on something. Which I don't believe I am. I don't believe I am. Okay. Cool. So, let's get to it then. The Brits, I believe, yes, they do have LRA, so that'll give them a +1 in defense on all of these strikes. But the Americans do not, so this is actually not British, it's American. And we've got one defender there as we roll. Okay. So that's a 7 to a 3. These are back out. So sorry, not sorry, Australia. 2 money from you. Anzac. 1, 2. Let's see, we've got a 7 versus a... Well, let me go and do these, I guess. These don't matter. 7 versus a 3, so that's 4 damage, which we can do here. One, 2, 3, 4. With that sub, don't know how much I actually did over here. I don't know if I got those. I got these. I'll go back and check. I don't think I rolled these, but I can't. Yeah, because these are still right together like that instead of spread from the rolls. But I will go back and double check. This is net 1/1, so 1 damage. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Britain proper. Looks like we totally missed and totally sunk everything. So this is a +1, +2, 8 versus 2 is, well, yeah, 8 versus 2 is 6, which should max out this line. Yes, yes it does. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 off of the Crown Brits for convoy rating. I don't have any other raiders around here. So 10. Wow, they're down to just 3. And I'll double check on that this plane here. This one, the Americans are doing quite fine at defending themselves. So all is well, and we can erase these. A attack from Vichy here will be going 1, 2, 3. Totally forgot to move him during the moves. Where are some dice? Dice. Here. So it's just French units. This is a light armor, which I believe defends at 1. This is a French fighter, which is at 4. So fighter will be blue. Nothing. And in the interest of saving time, alright, we're going to go top down here. Fighter, once again, is blue. Okay, so miss, hit, miss. Okay, there we go. That's all that the Vichy needed to do. They kill a tank. Goodbye. But nothing changes hands, and this British unit is not forced to retreat someplace, which is fun when you do that with Vichy versus Free French troops, and all the others, because then they have to move, and especially like if they're in Africa here and they just don't have a transport to go onto, then they're kapoofed. Very fun. I think that was the only attack that Vichy had, and I don't have any other attacks aside from that walk-in right there in Iran. So now comes to the non-combat movement, and we're going to look here. Alright. 91st will take up residency in Paris, and we're going to form the 91st in this region, I think. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of non-combat moves. These horses move there. Germany has an 86th that will move there. We've got 4 Romanian and Hungarian infantry that will rail here through Switzerland. Through the Swiss connection there, because this is out and that is out. Oh, and these are being dealt with, by the way, in the buy, so I'm just going to delete those as repair notes for this. Yeah, so we've got troops moving in. We're going to pick up an airborne and drop it in with the 18th. We've got the tactical, the airborne that will join. Airborne will be part of the 91st. Let's see here. Infantry will join the 86th. And alright, we got cavalry moving in, Bulgarians moving in. I think we can have a Romanian that also 1, 2 moves in. We'll move an Iraqi there, a Free Arabian Legion there. These Iraqi militia are fine, sticking right kind of where they are. This Kriegsmarine is going to move here and go into port, but not before it takes some of the DAC and drops it off in Syria. So we're taking this part of the DAC from here, tossing into here, and this part of the DAC walks. This part of the DAC gets to be towed or drive because they're awesome and don't care about desert. Let's see, what else here? Yeah, we took care of that. It's actually quite a very big result for Germany to kill 10 off of 13 for Great Britain. They're very much like that. The seaplane will go here off of map. We're going to send 1, 2 with Vichy, 1, 2 with Vichy. This is Italian, by the way, the Cape Verdes. Thank you for attacking Portugal. As he goes 1, 2, he will be grabbing these 2 infantry units and popping them off there. And this guy moves up, and this guy moves up. Let's see, we moved all of these things, moved all of those things. It's looking like we're doing pretty good. So, we'll do a quick erase. Yeah, went in, success against the Free French unit. This Austrian, I guess, can just sit right where he is. He'll be fine. He's not at all far away from home. This isn't ringing any bells whatsoever of World War I and the failed Austrian push against Russia. No, not at all. I believe that's everybody. Yeah, I don't have any more things for Germany to be doing. So, let's call that good and start placing on some buys. Oh, over here. Grab all of those things. Yep. So we didn't move a couple of the things that we had planned, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. That should be set then. And we'll go over here. Minor factories and the Middle East. So Middle East, we've got an Iraqi infantry, the Iranian militia, and Iranian militia. And then the minor factories. We've got infantry, the factory, militia, to be the second militia here in Romania, and the infantry militia in Paris, joining here. And we've got minor factory, and we can go elsewhere. Yes, so here is the Lend-Lease, but these are the 2 railroad damages that were repaired. So we can go to Bavaria and Italy. The 86th. Alright, this guy is down here, and left, I'm gonna say, you can just be railed straight to it. Okay. That works. Yeah, that works. And then we've got other parts of Germany. Western, Berlin, and Eastern. Oh, but okay. Bavaria is full. We can put an extra one here, I think, in Western. That works. The Kriegsmarine actually should have been over here. Just hop, hop. Ah, but we didn't move it in time. Okay. Hop, skip, and a jump away. I guess I'll put these in the 91st because I have a feeling they will be attacked. Alright. That should be Germany turn 9. And as long as I don't have something else... oh, Madman Dan, I did find the fighter that you put down here was actually left near the Cape Verde Islands when you put units here to place out. So I deleted the extra fighter that was on the board over there. You get these 3. Okay. Yeah. Money. Money would be great. Let's see what we got. So far, we're looking at 54 becomes 60, 71 if we're picking up the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact early, which I hope we are still, because Laker and I are the bestest of friends. Just the best. Best friends. 71. Plus 4 for Vichy France. Because we want to do that. And I don't think... Oh, yeah. Okay, before I forget. Vichy recruitment. 12. Our first failure. Okay, so we did not recruit with Vichy. But yeah, it should be the same then. Did we lose $1 somewhere? I don't know. I had 75. Maybe I miscounted last time. But maybe not. I don't know. 54, 60. 69, 73. Okay. That's making more sense, I guess, but what did we lost 1. Did Vichy lose something worth 1? I think maybe they did. I don't know. Okay. 73. Which is not terrible to pick up. Alright. And that'll be it for me, Ninja Eskimo. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the delay. And we'll catch you in the next one. Adios.